Alright, so again, I know Bomber and Winda have some, but if anyone else has any, please, let me know now. Don't wait until the last minute. Thanks for the messenger stream I was watching in the background. Yeah, no problem. You may have a couple. Alright. You really want you didn't get the Hungry Burger, mate? I'll do 5, as usual. I could have sworn you got it. Was it a Duel Pass reward? No, because I'm pretty sure if it was a Duel Pass reward, you would have gotten it, considering you got a Master Rank for pretty much the entire year, right? Oh, it's on your Switch account, okay. Ooh. Well, you have Maiden and True Light in hand. I mean, like, you can search the, wishes and pitch one of the purges. Up, he has the bell for that. Really held on to it. Alright, so it's gonna be Spirit, no Tyrant. And Baron, but it can't activate because activated load. And, yeah, right, White Forest. And Purge, since it's a trap engraved, it gets destroyed. And he surrenders. Simple but nice. And then going up against Killer Tune, then Orcust, then a mirror match, and then Heroes. Alright, starting with Prime Night stuff as usual. Held the Empire for that. Alright, Heretic Seals, Drill Beam, and Purge. Well, you still have 3 disruption. Yep. Don't let them go into the open game state, apparently. And that ended this turn. Nice. God, again, I always gotta keep, I like the aesthetic of the Killer Tune cards, but in terms of, gameplay, that is just the dumbest thing you could give to an archetype. Friggin' give them full hand knowledge, know what they're gonna draw for the turn, and ripping cards out of the extra deck is so dumb. Which is a shame because, again, the card designs are really nice. Alright, starting with Wishes. Pretty much have to with that hand. Killertunes are just better art mage. Does art mage get to look at your hand and rip the extra deck? Because the two I faced in the festival didn't do that. Then again, it was a loner, so... Alright, Double Spirit, Imperm, Majesty, and Purge. No Maxi for you. He had to have drawn that Maxi for turn. Does he not know how this works? Yeah, you can't... Yeah, you can't really call it by Blue Eyes if they have Double Spirit. Yeah, he doesn't know. And just a set and pass. What was this? This was supposed to be the Orcust one, right? Yeah. And then this is a mirror match. He had to have drawn that Maxi for turn. Like, there's no way he wouldn't use it. And roll. Heretic Seals. Still good. Got Spirit, Heretic Seals, Drill Beam, Imperm. Though you need a Blue Eyes on field. There you go. Activate his own Maiden. Yep, we'll beam that. I think it's gone from the game. They can't get their True Light back at all. And negate her Graveyard effect. And then you get your Drill Beam back. I mean, you can still negate the effect of True Light with Spirit, unless he goes for Spirit. Yeah. Like, he plays Blue Eyes, he should know that, but it didn't even activate. Or it did, but yeah, you can literally just negate it. And then Maiden can just place it back on the field, right? Yeah, Maiden can just replay it. Guess you'll need to, then. And he surrenders. You're just BMing? Yeah, I figured. Because again, you didn't really need to do all that extra stuff. So yeah, this seems pretty, I guess, somewhat standard for Orchest. Using, except for the Horus engine. Fainsmith I'm not surprised about. Yeah, look at all these, like double Perulia, Fuelos. Did well not playing in the event. And then watch this one versus Heroes. You're gonna come to stream because of time zone. Keep replays whenever you have some. Alright. I'll give it a look, Jaeger. Remember, held that Max C for a special summon commitment. And immediately troll him. And you get to at least maxi him, but he'll probably have like Ash or Called By or Purge for it, because they usually do. Immediate super poly. Oh, okay. No Max, no Ash, or way to stop the Maxi. Is he gonna go for a Dragoon? Or not a Dragoon, but DPE, I was assuming. Hero lives. Still have a Drill Beam. But he hasn't even committed to his normal summon yet. Okay, Drill Beam the Infernal Devicer. And then there's Ferris. You still have Spirit Dragon. And he has his own Droll. You at least negate the DPE from coming back, so that's nice. Use it a bit too late? Yeah, definitely. But even if he didn't have Spirit to negate DPE, you had Kaba the Grave. Alright, there's Baron to pop his back row, and he surrenders. Very nice. Next up we got Winda. With exactly 5. Using some Chirion, then Lad, then Endymion. And a nice beer one? Ah, okay. Yeah, have a good day, Bomber. See you on Friday. Nice. Changing the effect of Ash. Banish the ogre. Okay. Can't remember saving one where the guy just nuked evenly matched with the exotic trap. That is funny though. Activate evenly and he activates Exod Fires of Rage. Alright. Master one person as well. How do you... If you're master... I don't know. He must have... I don't know how we got master one if he was doing that with Exodia. Dang, has that droplet. Alright, Baldrake, that works. Alright, Kisako deal. Banish it. And he surrenders. Guess he didn't have a way to make a link to. Yeah, I guess so. An immediate max C. All right. Banish to your try. Alright, K9 with Shining Star Dragon and Bestials. That's just what it's meant. Oh, so what? It's just a deck that's just all about synchro. That's like making plays on the opponent's turn. Wait, what? He surrendered after that? I mean, sure, Supernova would get negated, but it wouldn't be destroyed, but it would still get negated. You had the counter trap set. Yeah, this is literally just the turn 0 synchro summon deck. And that's pretty much all this deck is, synchro summoning on your opponent's turn. With the Hop your Squadron and then the Impulse and all that. There's Lab versus Orcus. Watch this 5-head guy in action. I'm guessing you're saying 5-head sarcastically. Right, rip a card. What was that, a foolish? Okay. Imperm lovely. There's a lady. Future sounds. Okay. Shining Sark stuff. Yeah, the Eradicator hurts them hard. And this is all during the draw phase. And do it now. And he immediately surrenders, yeah. I still hate Eradicator Epidemic Virus. That card is disgusting. Oh yeah, right. Orcus Shining Sark. Okay. Well, I'm guessing he's running Gandora G for the field wipe potential. And Gaze of Timaeus for Dragoon, because of course. You wasted an Imperm on love instead of saving it for something important, yeah. Endymion versus Canine Vanquish Soul. Not even on Lovely activating her effect, just imperming her? Yeah. You hate this Endymion game a lot? Then you still got to Electromite with the card to pop for its effect and get a draw, so it's not all too bad, I guess. At the very least, you'd be able to summon out a Jackal King and Endymion. And like worse, since you just have to make you would have to make Beyond if you don't draw something you need here. I think I would have kept the Jackal in hand and Pendulum summoned the Jackal King instead. You know? But I guess you can use Baby Jackal to make Selene. Or that. Okay, now I can use Selene to summon another Jackal King with Baby Jackal. Need the Baby Jackal for another Jackal King? Yeah. Alright, activating Borger, negate the Borger. But now Endymion can't negate. The opponent needs to activate a spell that you are fine with letting resolve. Otherwise Endymion can't negate. Yeah, barely enough to play. And there you go. Now Endymion can negate. But I don't think he's gonna go into that. Zeus. Yep. I mean, you could technically just pendulum summon out a Jackal King like right away to pin down the Zeus. Nah. Yep, okay, yep, and you still have the Jack. Now you can still negate. And he didn't even change Zeus and Neo. He didn't. Probably because he didn't have his toggle on. That's probably why. He forgot to turn his toggle on when he saw access code. Because otherwise, after you summon access code, you can just immediately pop if they don't have their toggle on. Oh, and draw phase? Probably because he didn't want to get rid of his back row stuff. He didn't want to get rid of his own cards. That's my assumption. He didn't want to get rid of his own cards. He wanted to use them first. Alright, let's speed this up. Baron. Yeah, I remember you spoke about this duel when I was playing, saying the only reason why you didn't surrender is because you had Dark Ruler and Feather Duster. Trying to wait for the animation of Ragnarok. Not Ragnarok, but the Xyz monster. Yeah, Machine Axe. I don't know why I was saying Ragnarok. For some reason, I constantly forget its name. He's not making Arc Crisis turn 1, is he? No. This is Wave King Caesar, right? Yeah. Like, again, I just saw that he had pretty much all the requirements to summon Arc Crisis already, but then I forgot, yeah, they actually do make Caesar. At least he's making Caesar in his actual deck, you know? Yeah, I can see. Caesar for double special summon negate, Siegfried for spell trap negate, Baron for an Omni negate, and then this negates from the hand. But thankfully, Dark Ruler no more, and Feather Duster. Or evenly. Honestly, I would have just surrendered already. Come to your home, my countryside internet working properly. That pretty much shuts them down if he can't activate any of his scales. I mean, technically he'd be able to play around that by summoning Ragnarok, but again, okay, straight into Arc Crisis. There he is. Wait, he can be chained too, right? Wow, okay. Just negates. At least you can respond. So this can be like negated and responded to and everything, so. They can't be destroyed now, right? That's all gamers doing. Protect them from destruction, yeah. Only card effects, but it's still in defense. Yep, and Gilgamesh is how he plays around. Yeah, that. I don't know why I kept calling it Ragnarok. Ragnarok's the Link 3, and Gilgamesh is the Link 2. And they timed out, but very nice. And Schweished said they may have 2. Yeah, I guess so. Sky Striker versus Killer Tune, and then White Forest. I was gonna say he opened the 1F Synchro Overtake, but this is, I think, before the ban list was announced, and the ban list hasn't even gone into effect yet, so it's still at 3. Yeah, I know. Put the ray on the bottom. Hey, but you drew it, but you're under talents, so he didn't know he was going to draw that since he put the card on the bottom of the deck. Banish the ray. Put it onto the bottom. Oh, he banished both rays and put whatever it was on the bottom. Alright, protecting the Zalin, but pretty much forced it out. And now you have talents. And he has Ash for it, because of course he does. But now that... Well, not yet. You gotta activate another spell before you can draw with Engage. You could technically activate Linkage. What did he banish? Zeke, okay. And then there's 0. If he synchro summons, you can just pop it immediately. Like that they always have the out, yeah. Like Loudness War, you can just pop that immediately. Bounce the ray back, and then Rose goes into Amatsu. What's this thing do again? Okay. So change the effect. And Hamp, there you go. So now you get to get rid of it. Another Pseudo Omni, yeah. Also, if he summons anything, you can negate and take control of it with the Widow Anchor. And I'm guessing the Rhoda is just a bluff, since you already have the third ray in your hand. Okay. Ooh. Lots of damage, but thankfully he doesn't have the double attack. And then now you just normal summon Ray. Add back the engage, get her draw. Yep. Nice. And talents as well. That's crazy. And multi-roll. All you have is MST. And he surrenders because he didn't draw a play. Very nice. And then this one versus White Forest. Yep, there's the Baron. No, Sky Striker with an all-spell hand, that's actually something they like to see. That's it. Baron and Tri-Edge. Okay. Alright, Purge. And he fell for it. Now he gets negated by the droplet. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have messed that up. Another Veiler. Jesus Christ. And okay, this dude just has all hand traps. No wonder why he didn't end on anything better. And then again, talents. Shizuka to reduce from 1500 all the way down to 600. Widow Anchor to negate and take control. And that's the surrender. Very nice. Alright then. We have Jaeger and then Pop. I'll do these top two. Actually, I'll do these two. The two Luna Light ones. Alright, cross out the Fuelos, nice. And then Droll. Called by the Droll. Does he have another one? I don't think he does. And Valor, okay. Is that all his hand is? Hand traps? Droll, Valor, Fuelos. Born to go Leo. Got the Kaleido chick. Dump the wolf. Add wolf back. And then summon, send Leo Dancer. Make Dugaris. Skip the draw phase, draw 2. And like her dancer. And he surrenders. I'm honestly surprised he waited that long. And it was Killerton, of course, so don't feel bad for them at all. Bro, hit you with Fuelos, Valor, and Droll. And against Canine Vanquish Soul. Alright, going second. I feel like that drop is going to be putting in some work. Okay, he's sending 4, so he can't respond with anything. No monster, spell, traps, anything. Snow double. Excuse me. Yeah, just immediately reborn it. I feel like you did that intentionally. Yeah. Definitely had to be intentional. Ah, Panther Dancer? Yeah. Now Panther Dancer can attack everything. And attack everything twice. Then again, it's 200 attack as well. Each time it destroys a monster by battle. I would have attacked all the defense position monsters first. Just to get her attack as high as possible before, you know, bashing them for actual damage, but very nice. Rare instance of a Lunalite monster other than Liger Dancer winning the duel. Alright then. And then pops replays. 320. 473. And I can watch Panther Dance OTK is funny, yeah. Let's see. I'll watch these two just because of time. I would watch this one, but you know, with the time limit coming up, I'll watch these two. So you got Killer Toon versus Heroes, and then versus Sky Striker. Okay. Kill some stuff. Then grow. Add. Look at the hand. Well, let's see. Droplet, Destiny, Malicious, Stratos, and Miracle Ejector. Fuelos and Hero Lives, and give him the Fuelos. He's gonna activate it though, right? Yeah. This doesn't matter. And then you activate Maxi in response. Standard hero plays. He gets a draw to this, but again, don't think it really matters too much. And then banish Thunder and Cross Crusader. Okay. And Fusion Destiny for DPE, I'm assuming. And another Cross Crusader. He's going all in. You're just holding everything you got. If I didn't attack with other monsters first. He could have attacked with other monsters first to at least get rid of the lower attack ones, and then, you know, I guess get rid of them with Trinity, but I guess it wouldn't have made a difference, just due to the defense of the monsters on the field. And now he's making Dark Law. And immediately just pop it. Jeez, her attack was so high, even with DP reducing her. It's crazy. And then versus Sky Striker. Yeah. Yeah, definitely one of the synchros did. Yeah, protected from DPE destroying it. Okay, got Fenrir and Rico. It still gets negated. Getting rid of the Ash, but he knows you have Valor now. Sorry. Into Shizuku. Valor her. He had no Sky Striker card to add, so he made Kagari for no reason. Another RS. Pop and pop. That triggers Ray, then that'll trigger both Fenrir and Unicorn. Or, well, now it'll trigger Fenrir. In which case, it'll just hop off the field again. No, didn't even bother. He's really protecting his cards from getting banished. But yeah, now they're gone from the game. Ray and Rose banished. They're gone from the game now. Yep, I figured he'd surrender once Rico hit the field. Alright, very nice. But yeah, that's gonna do it for viewer replays, because I have the less than 5-minute warning on my screen right now. Nice replays from everyone who submitted them. Appreciate you for having them to share, so... And that's gonna do it for viewer replays for today. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you all back here on Friday. Peace.